Alright, welcome back to another video, and today we're talking about my go-to 5-inch SDI monitors. Okay, so if you're using a camera like this, a Red Komodo, or even a DSLR like this A7S, usually you want an external monitor. And 7-inch monitors are nice and big, but I find usually that they're too big and they block too much of my field of view. So I prefer 5-inch monitors, and I have two right here that I love. First off, we have the Shinobi 5-inch SDI made by Atomos. Sadly, they don't make this monitor anymore. They make a 7-inch version now. It's a bummer because this is a fantastic monitor. SDI in and out, and then HDMI in on the side here. NPF battery, SD card slot for different LUTs and things like that. Great monitor, but it's not made anymore. Very lightweight, very small, doesn't take up a lot of power. The only downside I would see is that these are 3G SDI, not 12G SDI. So if you want to run 4K workflow, you can't do that with this monitor. But with a 5-inch monitor, I'm usually not running a 4K signal to it because you're not going to see the difference in 1080 or 4K on a 5-inch monitor. So I love this monitor. You can pick them up for about $250, $350 used. So if you're looking for a good monitor, I definitely prefer this one. One more little con with this monitor that I haven't been able to figure out is the thirds grid. You can have a center dot and some different aspect ratios on here, but there's no thirds grid. So if that's a big deal to you, you can't have it. To me, it doesn't outweigh the pros of this monitor for the price, but yeah, just something to think about. Next up, if you want 12G, would be upgrading to the Atomos Ninja 5. I think they have an Ultra version now, Ninja 5 Ultra. To have SDI, you do have to have the SDI module that comes for this and other Atomos products. And you can also record via SSD. Into the back also takes NPF batteries and gives you loads of more features on here, like ProRes recording, H.265 recording, third grid. This monitor is amazing. It takes 12G SDI. The biggest drawback that I've found with this monitor is it takes a lot of power. So you have to provide a lot more power to it. It drains batteries faster, so on and so forth. So it's just something to think about if you're going to run this monitor. I know when we were doing a recent shoot, I was running this camera with this monitor, and someone else was running the same camera with this monitor, and my battery, which was the micro 95 watt hour, died about 20 minutes before his camera did, and I wasn't even rolling on this. So the Ninja is just a power hungry monitor. One of the other really cool functions of the Ninja is if you're taking 4K in, you can scale the output to 1080p. So if you need to send it to another device that only accepts 1080, this does that for you. So I keep this in my Tech Pelican as like my video tool because it does things like scaling, gives me more information. I can play back videos, so I can put an SSD in, play back, plug it in, and go see if I'm getting signal. That's where this comes in as a little bit better of a tool than this one. This one is still a great monitor. So if you're in the market for a 5-inch monitor, these two are my go-tos. This is the Atomos Shinobi SDI, no longer made, but you can still buy them used. And then this is the Ninja 5, and they have like the new Ninja Ultra and other versions of this monitor as well. The next runner-up that I would recommend would be the Blackmagic Video Assist 12G. Honestly, not bad for $1,000, but these two are definitely my go-tos.